Hey, good evening. Please ignore the mess in the back there. So, hey, this is day 4 of my 30 Days For Me challenge. I didn't do a video for day 3. I did the second run workout yesterday, and boy, was it tough. I didn't particularly enjoy the workout, but I can tell that I'm making some progress. I was able to go about 2 minutes before my calves started tightening up, which usually it's within the first minute and a half, so that's pretty good. I probably did a little over a mile total running yesterday, so that was quite some progress for me. So I just finished my second weight movement control workout. I really didn't want to do it. I got home from work. My little boy woke up from his nap. We played a little bit, and I laid down and fell asleep on the floor. So, I didn't want to do it, but I did it. We ate dinner. I gave a little bit of time, and now I got out there and hit it, and it actually felt really good. It was tough. Working on my squat mechanics, just a body weight hold, almost like a wall squat, but using a band to help keep my center of gravity forward, to help me keep a good upright posture. And I was shaking, and that was the first exercise after the warm-up. So it was a really, really good workout, working on some things that I'm not used to doing. I got a nice little sweat, but I feel good. My legs are tired, but I feel good. I'm not sure tomorrow. I'm supposed to have my next run workout, but I may take the day off just because that's would be 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row without some rest. And I think I just need to give a little bit of break to my legs. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow. So this week, as far as nutrition, I'm starting to do more mindful eating. I haven't done real great with that. I have been thoughtful about things, but still kind of going to the easiest convenient source of food. Maybe not the best choices, but I'm starting to have these thoughts of making decisions. Haven't done real good with slowing down my eating. There used to be this app that I really enjoyed that would time between bites. To help you slow down and to give you a little buzz on your phone saying, hey, it's time for another bite. And it tracked your mood, how full you felt before, how hungry you were, how full you were afterwards, how heavy was your meal. Really enjoyed that app, but they don't have it anymore. So I'm looking into seeing how I might be able to get something like that again. And kind of on that note, why is it important to slow down your eating? I've posted on my Facebook a little bit about this in a group that I'm leading. I've written a little bit about on my blog, but I don't think I've talked about it on here in video. It takes about 20 minutes for the signal from your stomach, the baroreceptors, the stretch receptors in your stomach when you've reached capacity for fullness, for those signals to get transmitted to your brain to say, hey, stop eating. Now, I don't know about y'all. I know I'm a very fast eater. That is kind of a result of the conditioning I had growing up with the way our meals were set and the number of people eating, and also just being around fast eaters. Plus, in graduate school and college, you tend to not have a ton of free time, so you just got to wolf it down. And I'm learning that's very similar in the work world too. Sometimes you got to work over lunch, so you just got to wolf something down real quick. Now, that's not the best for your digestion. It's not the best for your body composition goals. So it takes about 20 minutes for your stomach to give the signal to your brain. Now think about your last meal. When was the last time you sat down and it took at least 20 minutes to finish your meal? I know for me, it's been a while and I need to do better about that. A good example of this is coming up next week is Thanksgiving. What tends to happen, again, this is my experience, maybe this applies to you, I'm guessing for more people than not this is true. You got all this yummy food, you get all this company, and you just start shoveling food into your mouth because you're not used to, typically we don't have big meals like that every day or every week. So you're just shoveling, oh, it's so good, oh, I'm so full. But now here comes the pies, here comes the cakes, here comes the desserts. Oh, I gotta have some of that pecan pie, some of that pumpkin pie, some of that chess pie, some of that chocolate cake. And you're just eating and eating and eating, and then you finally stop, catch your breath, and you feel like you're going to explode, right? You've overeaten. So if you're gauging yourself on 0% full to 100% full, you're probably 120% full, at least. It's not very comfortable. You may or might not have actually enjoyed the food. You were just so excited to be eating all this stuff, the sweet potato casserole, the ham, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the rolls, green bean casserole, whatever your favorite is. You're just so excited to have that, that you've overeaten. And then you go sit on the couch and you're just kind of miserable. You got to loosen your belt, and you fall asleep because you're full. Now we're talking about Thanksgiving. It's probably okay to do that on occasion. But I know in my life, that's kind of the rule versus the exception. Not necessarily eating that abundance of food, those different types of foods, but I eat so quickly that I may overeat and not know it until later. And that has kind of stymied me, to be honest with you. I overeat. I'm kind of miserable, kind of go about and then kind of get hungry again and then start eating again and again eating quickly and kind of get full. So I'm constantly in this state of fullness versus comfort versus a little bit of hungry to over fullness again. And I don't think that's uncommon for other people either. So mindful eating is so important and I need to do better about it. I'm going to start my timer. I do have that app that I like. It's still on my old iPhone 4. They no longer have it on the App Store. So again, I'm now looking to see if I can come up with something as a resource that really gives me the features I like. The other things here, the self-growth. I had a coaching call this week with one of my mentors. It kind of helped me restructure where I'm at mentally with my career and personal goals. Kind of gave me a little boost that maybe I'm not supposed to be where I think I should be at this point. So that was really good. It helped me kind of refocus on what my goals are and what I want to do professionally. And then as far as family, being more actively present with my family has already paid off. Like I said before, we're always being barraged with different things getting our attention, whether it's the TV, the iPhones, the iPads, the Androids, the computer, text messaging, instant messaging on Facebook. We're constantly having different things pulling us different directions. But taking the time to be present with my little boy, be present with my wife, has really made a difference. So my little boy is almost 1.5 years old and he's up running around, walking around, crawling around. I think he might actually be outside the door right now while I'm talking. But he wants to be on the move. He wants to be on the move. If you pick him up, he doesn't want to be picked up. He wants to be back on the ground, moving around. But I got home from work today, got him up, and he actually wanted me to pick him up, and he just sat on my lap looking at me for about 5 minutes. We had his little show on TV, little kiddie songs, and I was singing to him, dancing with him, but he just had his eyes fixed on me. And it meant a lot to me because he doesn't usually want me to hold him very much anymore. He just wants to be on the go. It's probably been, I can probably count less than a handful of times over the last 6 months where he's actually settled down and let me hold him. And that meant so much to me. And he's having a lot of fun playing with me now that I'm getting on the ground and actually engaging with him instead of getting caught up on the TV or on the phone or on the iPad. And that makes all the difference. It really does. So kind of to recap here, I've done 2 run workouts. I've done 2 weight workouts. I'm feeling good. I'm sore, but I'm starting to kind of get in the groove. I don't always want to do the workout, but I'm pushing through. I'm being a little bit more mindful about what I'm eating, how I'm eating, but I haven't made the adjustments yet, and that's what's going to start tomorrow. It's going to slow down a little bit. I'm being more present with my family, and I'm back on track as far as where I should be and where I feel I should be with my professional and personal goals there. Again, I may take a few days. I mean, I kind of got to where I was doing this every day, but we'll see. We'll just see if I have anything to say. But like I said, hopefully if you're watching this is giving you some ideas, some motivation to get started, to keep going. Once I kind of get a little bit further than this, I would love to share some of the things I'm doing specifically with you if you'd like. So comment below, follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Dr. Nate Angus PT. On Instagram, Taurus, TAURUS _rehab. or on Twitter at Nathaniel Angus. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to help you reach your goals and get back on track. So this was a little bit long-winded today. I hope everyone have a wonderful day and keep fighting the good fight.